Good morning, Facebook. Grace and peace to you all. I'm going to title this, Don't Be Arrogant or Prideful in What You Believe. God's been working on this within me. What happens when our theology doesn't match others that are around us, right? And I was thinking of in John 13, they will know that you're my disciples by the way that we love one another, the way that you love one another. And I was thinking of how all the different denominations that are out there, it's rooted in pride and separation because of that pride, rather than a oneness in Christ, the beauty of being His. And I was thinking of just the idea of us, the realization that none of us have perfect theology, that we are all growing in grace and truth. We are all pursuing and being changed. As when we're in that posture of humility, we can grow. In pride, we stay the same. We box ourselves in within the walls of our denomination if we do so, or what we've been taught. So the idea of us having differing theology, a lot of times that person has their theology by what they've been taught or what denomination that they're in. But the more secure we are in being God's beloved, the more free we are to love others who have differencing in theology. I'm screwing up the word. A differing in theology, we're able to love them unconditionally, rather than only if they see things the way that I do. I'm able to love all that come across my path, the more secure I am in my identity as God's beloved. Security comes from Him. Peace comes from Him. Love comes from Him. I was thinking of that too, that perfect love casts out all fear, because I mentioned that in the post yesterday. Perfect love will cast out all fear. Well, it doesn't cast out all fear if we haven't received it, because the only perfect love comes from God. It doesn't come from us. It comes from Him. And He fills us with that perfect love so that that perfect love will cast out all fear. But if we haven't received it, then we can't reflect it. So that's my thought today. It was just this thing I've been wrestling with, and this understanding of only through humility do we grow. Don't be arrogant or prideful in your theology. Realize that there's room for growth and that there's error in what you believe. As none of us have it 100% correct, that we're all growing and being transformed more and more into His likeness as we go. So be humble and grow. Allow Him to continue to change you and mold you and shape you more into His image. And love your brother that might not have the exact same theology as you. But it's first about us receiving that love in our own life and that security that comes from Him, not on the treadmill of religion of trying to get somewhere in order to be something. We are something because we've been unified with the Spirit. We've been filled. We've been loved. We've been set free. May God bless you and set you free today.